What's up, guys? This is Crypto with James talking to you today about Storj, or Storage, I think as it's meant to be pronounced. Also, we want to talk about what's going to be happening with the markets this week. We've got the lovely Jerome Powell doing a talk or a speech Tuesday. That's going to probably result in some market movement. So we want to take a look at potentially what he's going to be saying, what might happen today. Before I get into that though, if you are new to the channel, these are the first 26 coins I spoke about on this channel. They're the first 26 coins I owned when I made the channel. Had you put in just $100 into each of these when I released videos about them, and you never sold those cryptos, you literally sat on them for a couple of years. If you sold them today, you could still be in profit for 16K, and that's after doing everything wrong. But if you just sold these coins in 2021 when the markets were red hot, $100 into each, selling at the right time could have netted you a profit of 123 grand. Now, as I said, I sold all these off in 2021. They're not the coins I own, but if you want to see my current portfolio, you can do. You just have to go to copymycrypto.com. On the site, I share my portfolio. I give the members real-time updates anytime I buy or sell a coin. I release videos on a daily basis talking about the markets where we have been dead on like every day for the past few months. It's been perfect. We have tutorials set up for beginners. We've got thousands of members and a lot have never invested in crypto. So these tutorials are step-by-step, help people along the way on their crypto sort of investing. And then on top of that, guys, we have a history of success on both the site and the channel. We have had big winners on both. None more so than Phantom. Phantom was a coin I picked out in 2020 as the best investment of the year. I said it was going to 100x or more. It ended up doing 677. So had you put in $1,000, you could have been able to buy a very nice house. Had you put in $2,000, you could have netted 1.3 million. And in fact, even now, I believe Phantom is still up about 100 times from when I did the course. Now, I will find another Phantom. I'll find a coin that can do that kind of run. And when I do, I'm not going to create a course like last time. I'm simply going to go onto my site. I'm going to tell my members about the coin. I'm going to tell them the gains I think it can have. And I'm going to tell them how much, what percent of my money I'm putting in. And if they want to copy along and make the same gains, then they can. And if that interests you, you want to take the work out of it, out of all that crypto research, go read the site. And remember, everything that you read, you can verify yourself on the YouTube channel's history. Right, Storj, or as it's meant to be pronounced, Storage. Pretty much the entire max total supply is out, or pretty close. Priced at 43 cents right now. So Storj, pronounced as Storage, is an open source cloud storage platform. So basically it uses a decentralized network of nodes to host user data. The platform also secures hosted data using advanced encryption. It was founded by Sean Wilkinson in May of 2014, who's a software developer based in Atlanta. He saw how blockchain tech could be leveraged to build a decentralized cloud storage network. Together with John Quinn, who's the other co-founder, the first white paper was published in late 2014. Quinn has extensive background in business development as well as being a blockchain enthusiast. And prior to founding his own projects, including Storj, he'd been involved in the investment banking industry. Now, the platform was able to raise 910 Bitcoins worth, which was about 460 grand at the time. Imagine that now. Oof. And they raised 3 million in a seed funding round 3 years later, and then held a token sale which generated an additional 30 million that year. So look, cloud storage is a big industry. Obviously there are some of the biggest tech companies in the world have cloud storage. But these are all stored in like huge data centers. However, Storj's network runs on thousands of independent computers. So anyone that's literally got a few extra terabytes can become a node on the platform by installing their tardigrade, and as a result, you can start earning by lending out your storage capacity. Now, when we actually look at Storj, there's a lot going for it, not least of which is, in terms of pricing, its pricing is pretty damn good. So a free account can get you up to 150 gigabytes of storage limit per month and bandwidth per month. A pro account, you can get, it's going to cost you $4 a month to get a terabyte, $7 a month to get you a terabyte in bandwidth, which is pretty damn good. You only pay for what you use. It's 80% cheaper than the cloud storage options that are on offer right now. Cost per comparison, you can see storage $4 compared to your sort of $7 here, $23 here, $80 here. Sorry, not $4. So Amazon is $23 for storage, so is Google Cloud, so is Azure. In terms of bandwidth, the difference is staggering. $7 compared to 80 a month or 122 a month. So the savings are immense, and that's literally like the service, and the service can only really grow. Fundamentally, we are going to see greater use cases for cloud storage, because there's just a necessity to it. As things develop over time, we're going to see a need for it, that people would rather pay $4 a month or $7 a month, depending on what their use case is, than shell out thousands of dollars for the equipment required. And they've got solutions for every sort of element, whether that's video streaming, video storage, or building and scaling apps, or just simply backing up your stuff. Storj is well developed and easy to integrate into whether it's a project that you're working on within crypto, or whether it is simply a system you need in place for the work that you do. It is better than the options out there, it's cheaper than the options out there, and it is reliable. The nodes have never gone down, and they have gone from strength to strength over the course of their sort of history. We can see that during their 2017-2018 run, hit price points of like $2.40, and the recent bull cycle at price points of $3.20. $5 could easily be on the cards here, because over the course of times, as I've said, there is a massive need for decentralized storage. And again, the use cases are immense for Storj alone. In the same way as Siacoin, like I've spoken about decentralized cloud storage, a lot of times. And in terms of the security of the network, they have 13,500 storage nodes across the world, which means you can get built-in multi-region support anywhere, or pretty much anywhere, 99.95% of the time, which is pretty damn good. And again, they run through the sort of additional things that can start being added in, decentralized defense within the sort of cloud network that's being used. And actually having a play around with the features, because there are a lot of people out there that have just a ton of additional storage capacity that they're just not using. Storj is, would be perfect in terms of, if you want to earn an extra few bucks, and if you're earning it in Storj, which is the case, you would earn it in Storj, you could build up quite a decent holdings by just lending it out. Even if only one person uses your decentralized storage space, you make $4. Let's say you make only $4 a month, but that's still 10 Storj a month. And then over the course of a year, that's 120 Storj. If Storj runs up to $5, that's a $600 for doing sod all. And this is what I actually quite like about Storj, is a nice earning capacity within, in terms of passive income, It's a strong network. They've built well. They've added nodes year on year. They've never dropped. The team is reliable. The team is strong, and they have good experience. They have been around since 2014 in terms of white paper, so they're an OG in the crypto space. And $5 will put it in market cap of $2 billion, which is reasonable given how much of a better option it is than, say, your AWS or your Google. $5, and it's not a huge leap from the $2.40 to the $3.20 to the $5. It's not huge, so I think it's quite achievable. It's on an upward trajectory long term. Room for this to move. But what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. You're a fan of decentralized storage. Does it appeal to you? If you've got a spare terabyte here or there, does that appeal to you as a method of passive income? Let me know in the comments down below. And if you're a returning viewer, hit the subscribe button for 3 reasons. Number 1, boost your karma. That's no bad thing. Number 2, it's a nice thing to do. Number 3, these videos will make you money. You don't want to miss them. And before I get into what's coming with Jerome Powell, if you guys want to see the coins I own right now, go to copymycrypto.com. It's where I share my portfolio. Members get real-time updates anytime I buy or sell a coin. Videos are released on a daily basis talking about the markets, which we've been pinpoint accurate with for months and months now. We have a massive history of success on the site and the channel. We've had big winners on both. Phantom, biggest of them all, went up 677 times from when I did a Udemy course saying this will 100x or more. And guys, no one in 2020 was saying that about Phantom. There is no one. Go to your favorite crypto YouTuber, have a look through their videos, type in Phantom, look back in 2020. No one was saying 100x. Some people might have been saying 5 or 10, but no one was saying 100. And when I find the next Phantom, I'm going to go onto my site and tell my members about it. Same way I do with every coin. These are the gains it can have. This is the name of the coin. These are the gains it can have. This is the percentage of my money I'm putting in. And if they want to copy along, they can. If you want to take the work out of your crypto investing, go read the site now. And remember, you can verify everything yourself on the YouTube channel's history. Last thing, guys. So, Jerome Powell is speaking Tuesday afternoon. He's obviously going to be reflecting on the CPI data that's come out over the past couple of months. He's going to be reflecting on the overall state of the economy right now. He's going to be reflecting on the recent decisions of the FOMC in terms of a 25 basis point hike as opposed to a 50 basis point hike. He's also going to be probably talking about decision making to come, whether that's another 25 basis point hike, whether it's reduction in tapering, whether it's how long it's going to take to start dragging inflation back to that sort of 2.5%. 2% is their target, but let's be honest, 2.5% they take every day of the week. So the probability is that we're going to see a few fake moves today. Monday is usually a sort of a weird fake out day, whereas the moves aren't real. They're just tricking everyone. So we might see a bit of weirdness today. And to be fair, tomorrow through till Jerome Powell's speech comes out. After that, expect some market moves, both in the S&P 500 and crypto. FactSet data shows that less than 1% of the companies in the S&P 500 reported earnings that were above estimates. This is below the 5-year average of 8.6% and the 10-year average of 6.4%. As a result, the earnings decline for the fourth quarter is larger today compared to the end of last week and compared to the end of the quarter. If the index reports an actual decline in earnings for Q4 of 2022, it will mark the first year-over-year decline in earnings reported by the index since Q3 of 2020, which is obviously a year of no one leaving the house. So this week is going to be pretty interesting. Obviously, Bitcoin's had a solid rally up to the sort of 23k region. Bitcoin and crypto generally is it's massively outperformed the overall the traditional markets, and I would expect that that's probably going to continue if Jerome Powell is optimistic about and presents a dovish tone about bringing inflation down. The only counter argument to that will obviously be the strength of the dollar. The dollar does seem to be having a little bit of a rally at the moment, which is coinciding with obviously the risk assets dropping. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting week. Let's see how it plays out. Anyway, that's it from me, guys. Take it easy.